Welcome to Breakout Boxing. I am here with Pat Typloosion and Divinexaiver for their special exhibition on Breakout 07. How you guys doing, fellas? We'll start with you, Divine.
Yo, I'm good, man. I'm chilling, just doing my thing, chilling.
Pat, how are you?
What's crack-a-lackin' and dick-jacking, motherfuckers? It's Pat Typhlosion. You already know what it is. Middleweight champion. This is awesome. I'm here to fight Divinexaiver. Misfits bound. I'm right behind him. I'm a bee in his suitcase on his way into the venue. And you might as well give me a fight, too. Ben Davis, stop ducking the smoke. Tell your buddy Beal that we want him, too. We're going to kick each other's ass just so we can kick yours.
Understood. Let's talk about how this fight got made, gentlemen. Pat, what's your perspective on it?
Oh, wow. Let's start from the beginning. So, obviously, Breakout 07, 007. Oh, no. Everyone's pulling out. Everything went to shit. What do we do? So, obviously, Lesnar gave me the call. She's like, Patrick, you need to fight on the card. So I said, obviously, I want to fight on the card. I want to fight all the time. I'm me. So, obviously, I do that, right? I'm rocking and rolling. And, of course, the first person that I see when I get back from vacation is Divinexaiver making a live stream saying he wants to fight me. So, for a week and a half to 2 weeks, I was like, man, I'm going to get fucking jacked. I'm not even going to have to lose any weight. This is great. So, I'm training. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm training like I got the fight already. And then this guy's like, listen, man, I gotta break it to you. We can't do the fight right now. All right? And I'm like, cool with that. You wanna know why? Because I love Divine. He's a great guy, right? We are actually very good friends. But we are not hesitant to punch each other in the face. So, all this hullabaloo. Middleweight contender. Oh my god! Diesel doesn't miss weight. Oh my god! So then, Augustin becomes the middleweight contender, breaks it outside the hotel room, being like, yo man, sorry, I can't fight. Which apparently he can now. So I issue an open challenge. I have professional boxers and UK people calling me out. So then I was going to fight stick figure with helmet for fucking sideburns and
Stick figure with helmet for fucking sideburns.
Rat Face River. Knock him
Okay.
out and knock him dead in the same night. But then Manic got scared, saying he wants to do a 10-round fight. Leaves SCB. So what do? I call up Divine again. I'm like, listen, man, we should do an exhibition, right? Listen, nobody wins. We can still fight. Like, it doesn't matter about the weight. Like, you can show up, whatever it is. I want to fight 2 fights one night, right? The only way I'm going to do that is get an exhibition. Let's get an exhibition with Divine, man. And sorry to Mark Flames, because that was the backup plan. However, long overdue shit, whatever. We're here now. And Divine accepted the fight. Now we're rocking and rolling. We're gonna get this co-main event like easy. You want to know why?
We're gonna snag that bitch up in 2
Snag
seconds.
it, right? We're gonna
snag it.
Just fucking just ah.
It's already ours. It's already ours. It's already ours.
Divine, what's your perspective of it?
So what Pat said, I was on live stream and I forgot who said it. They were like, "When are you gonna fight again?" I was like, "Guys, I don't even know when I'm fighting again. Like, if I fight in SCB again, it's got to be somebody like Pat." 2 seconds later, I get a message from Lesnar. He's like, "Would you want to fight Pat in 07?" I was like, "Shit, give me a few days to think about it." You know what I'm saying? That's pretty sudden. Because, what I had in mind was, maybe sometime next year. But, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, man, I can't do it. I'm making content. But every night when I would go to bed, I would just lay awake and be like, I really want to fight Pat. Like, that's such a good fight. And then Pat... it didn't help that Pat was literally messaging me every day. He's like, Devon, I know you want to do it. I know you want this fight. Let's make it happen. And I was like, oh, I know. Like, I want to do it so bad, but it's just not time. And then Pat finally called me, and then I missed his call, and I called him back, and I was like, Pat, let's just fucking do it. Let's just fucking do it. So now we're here.
Now we're here.
You said no. I was fine with that. And then all these people ran across my desk. And then it's like, okay, I might as well see if we could do an exhibition. Because, why not? Fuck it. And, we already agreed that it's going to be, like, a fight. But, it's like, respectful. You know what I mean? Nobody's really winning. The community is, though. So.
That is actually facts. The
Divine
promo's
just said
already going to be nuts. It already is nuts, honestly. The promo's already kicking off. It's nuts, and it's like legacy. It's just
Oh
like
yeah.
when you replay your favorite game on New Game Plus. Like it's just fucking awesome. Like
you said something right there. You said that this is not like those other exhibitions where sometimes it's a spar. It sounds like you guys are really gonna fight in there.
Listen, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. We're gonna get Pat Typhlosion versus Divinexaiver. Pat Typhlosion can get knocked the fuck out. You never know. So it's okay, but I like that danger because I know he's a heavy hitter. We both fought Jason. We both beat him up in the same gloves. Like it was fantastic storytelling right there. Jason Sosa, you better be watching this fight, man, because your dads, you're going to war. Same people that took you to fucking school, sent you back to D1 football. This guy and that guy, you're gonna be watching in a fucking bar with all your friends being like, I lost to these guys. And yes, you did, you chump. Like, you lost to both of us.
oh fuck,
Sucker.
Jason's
Mhm.
like the kid with
Let's
two gay dads, and they're just fighting, and he's just in the corner, just fucking bawling his eyes out. His dads are fist fighting in the
Look
kitchen,
at George
drunk as
right there,
hell.
bro. He's not used to it.
um let's talk. Let's go in the past a little bit. What leads you to take this fight? You both had totally different stories and rises in this scene. Pat, you taking kind of a longer approach, and Divine, you taking a more accelerated but also higher level approach. Let's talk about y'all's experiences. I want to start with you, Divine, first.
So like in terms of like experience, like with this fight, like leading up to it, like why I'm doing it,
Oh
or
no, more like your journey.
my journey. Well, man, this is a buckle up. This is a damn doozy. So originally, when I first got on the scene, like that, or just
Mm-hmm.
like
And into this
shit.
fight.
So I mean, obviously, it started off Divine X series. I was fighting on, I was animating my own fights just because I was like, fuck it, like like these fighters suck at promoting. I wanna do this, which escalated into me fighting into Breakout because Lesnar and Pat saw that they were like, yo, this kid's fucking funny. Like we're gonna get this kid on Breakout, and then me going on Breakout led to CFL. Which obviously CFL led to me talking to Mams. Like it's confirmed. Like yo, we're gonna go to Misfits one day, and then obviously it's not going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? For some people it does. For some people it doesn't. I could name 3 other people that I've already talked to. Mams, I got confirmation too. It's just it's not, nobody said nothing. But the thing is, with this fight, for me, this is I haven't fought in 8 months. I know people want to see me fight. I'm itching to fight. I haven't promoted a fight in forever. I haven't felt that pressure where you're just sitting, maybe you're at work or maybe you're just chilling playing the game, and you're just you get that feeling in your stomach like, oh shit, like I'm fighting, like you feel it in your stomach, you really and it makes you uneasy, but it makes you feel so grounded and level to earth, and it makes you actually feel something, and I haven't felt it in so long, and I've missed that feeling because I've been feeling so just cloudy headed, and this finally brings me back down to the earth and reminds me why I started making videos in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Pat, same question to you. Let's talk about your journey to this fight. You had a storied tenure in small creator boxing
Uh-huh.
I've said you had a storied tenure in small creator boxing from the fields to Trey to where we are now. Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. So, this scene did not exist without, me doing what I did. I feel like I don't give myself enough credit for it because nobody was promoting fights or anything like that. The Trey fight was the first one, and then that led to the Waffle fight, and then Dennis versus Trey, and then SCB 01, and then Breakout 01, and SCB 02, and so on and so forth. It was absolutely insane what happened, and I'm so thankful for every single fight because it's taught me a brand new lesson. And now I really feel like this is the fight that's really going to accelerate me to the next level. I'm fighting someone who's already Misfits bound, fighting a good friend of mine, someone that I can promote well against, show my creative juices, you know what I mean? We got some storylines brewing, and fighting 2 people in the same night, you know what I mean? Like that's what, this guy KSI did, so might as well I can do it because If he's leaving the scene, there might as well be someone replacing him, and that's me, Lesra, and Divine. We're the Holy Trinity. You know what I mean? And this is going to be like a fantastic display as to what fighters on the upper echelon should be doing. Why
Mhm.
Ben Davis should be taking a fight against a small creator instead of like, I don't know, just some random fucking football player, or Anderson Silva's fucking son. Or maybe Beal can, maybe, fight someone on the lower caliber and get the stick out of his ass. There's a lot of things that he could do, to accelerate him to get a fight too. But, we're all picky and stuff like that. But I'm doing 2 fights one night because I want to get out of bed in the morning and feel scared. You know what I mean? I'm definitely petrified of what I'm doing, but in a very good way. I've been here so many times. I've been on the big stage and everything like that. And although Divine's had some really good fights, like in between those fights, I've had so much experience. So this is going to be good for him too, because he's going to be fighting such a high level fighter as well. So
Yeah, that's also one reason I wanted this
yeah,
fight too, is because
and I
Pat's.
believe that I'm a high level fighter too, and I think that he is as well, even with his minimal experience, especially when it comes to the power distribution and the ability to connect.
Mhm.
So I am ready for everything. I know what I'm gonna need to do. I'm training 2 times a day. Uh, I'm noticing serious changes in my body very rapidly, and that's why I'm trying to keep it kind of on the down low until the fight. So you may see me wearing some extra large clothes and stuff, but I'm ready to rock and roll. I think this is the biggest opportunity ever, and also I get to knock out a bum in the same night. I mean, hey, it's like Christmas come early.
Understood. Now I have a question for you, Pat. Is this your toughest challenge?
Yes. When it comes to the actual like how do I explain this? When it comes to the actual like physical ability, yes. Like doing 2 fights one night with anyone is ridiculous. Like all fighters like fight in one night. Like you have some times where you fight like next day in amateur tournaments and stuff like that from like friends that I know. But nobody's like, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 fights in the same day. Everyone's calling me crazy, and I am crazy. So I love to fight. It's time to display um how far I've come, and it's time to display to the cowboy hat men why I'm awesome and why they need to accelerate me, him, and the big man upstairs. And I'm not talking about God. To misfits. The man
Understood.
right in the fridge, as you say. But it's got to be the three of us. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We got to get to misfits, or like I don't know, like Aiden Ross, send me a contract. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate with boxing contracts. I'll take them all. So I'll fight on both promotions. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're gonna pay me so I can get a Nissan Versa. Fuck yeah. Where do I sign?
Oh, I need a new damn car, but my shit.
Nissan Versa or Ford Focus.
Understood. Divinexaiver, is this your toughest challenge?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I John love you to death, but like I mean, obviously that went the way it did, and Jason, which Pat can attest to this. Jason's a pretty hard puncher. I mean, we knew Jason before I fought Jason. I knew he was a football player, or at least was. I don't know if he like. I don't know what the whole thing is, but I knew he's a football player. He's athletic already, so I was like, he's much taller. Plus, I only had like 4 weeks from. I was originally supposed to fight some other smaller buff dude of not Mams Taylor, and then it got switched in 4 weeks, and I'm fighting this tall fucking buff ass football player. I'm like, well, fuck. And so I was pretty scared for that, but that went the way it did, and now I'm fighting Pat, which, yeah, he's definitely my toughest challenge because look what he did to Jason. You know what I mean? Like, plus Pat has, let's see, Pat. So you started boxing in 2021, right? 21, 22, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Pat's been boxing about 2 years longer than me, and he has 10 plus fights, so much more experience. He's fought Pepper Poppy, which Pepper Poppy would pummel me into the ground. I mean, I mean, Pepper Poppy's a big fucking dude. Pepper Poppy's bigger than me, I think. So I mean, yeah, it's Pat's fought almost every damn caliber of person that he can. So Pat is definitely my hardest challenge, and that's honestly the only reason why I wanted this fight as much as I did is because who else is going to promote and give me as much as a challenge in the ring? I feel like I need to be test it a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think Pat's the perfect guy.
I definitely know what you mean. Let's talk about what comes after this, because this is an exhibition. So I know you guys have both have eyes on other people. And Divine, I know you have been kind of you've said a couple names, but you remain humble while doing it. So I don't know if there is a shot that you would like to call, or if you would like to save that for later or after your fight or whatever. But if you would, the opportunity presents itself here.
Look, all I'm gonna say is Misfits brand risk. I'm down to go on there, but if not, I'm not gonna poke the bear. I'm gonna do what I do and continue to evolve my other platforms, continue to evolve creatively and understand myself as a person and try to understand the world a little bit more. But I'm gonna keep training in between. Then I'm gonna keep doing what I do. But as soon as that call up is made, because I know it will at some point. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. As soon as that call up is made, I'm gonna be ready. Boom, like that. I'm ready to switch gears and accepting the Pat fight definitely proved it in me that I can just switch gears like that from just moderately training and just doing it just to stay active and while I'm making content to boom, all right, it's go time. It's time to get back in the grind. Like let's do it. Boop, bada boop.
Same question to you, Pat. What's next after this fight?
So this is okay. So these are the kick colors, right? This is green, right? So let's break it down, right? I'm gonna fight Braveheart. I'm gonna fight Prince Tay. Maybe I'll fight Tatakai, but he's going pro. So I mean, I don't know why he was calling me out in the first place. Love you, Tatakai. Either way. Um. Let's see. Anyone else that called me out in there, I'll throw in there as well. When it comes to Misfits and Brand Risk, I know that they probably have like issues with each other, so I'm not trying to like jump ship to either one because I'll fight on either of them. I'll fight either of them on the same week. I'll hop on a plane and take a trip to Dubai if Misfits is in Dubai and or whatever in this made up scenario in my brain. But let's break it down, right? Beal, Joey Essex. That Joey Essex guy sucks. I could totally kick his ass. Whoever else he fought. You know what I mean? Give me Gibb, Jarvis too. I'll fight Slim. Let's talk about, I'll fight Damian Bluto. He's been pissing me off. I'll fight that guy down the street from me. His name's Devin Sousa. I don't like him.
Evan Sousa.
I'll fight a lot of people on Brand Risk. I'll fight the scam likely guy. I'll fight Ben Davis. I'll fight Beal too. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll fight Gabe Silva. Give me a run at him. You know what I mean? That'd be easy. You know what I mean? Give me I don't know.
Tommy Fury. Fuck it. It's Tommy. Just aim for the big guns. Tommy Fury.
Sorry, that was my alarm. But yeah, I'll fight a lot of people. And I mean, fuck it. If I gotta get a pro license and get a few fights in Mexico, like I'll do that too. You know what I mean? The way I fight, you know what I mean? Those Mexican guys will definitely like me down there because I definitely fight a lot like them. Yeah. Long live Viva la Mexico. So yeah, I'm ready to go wherever. You know what I mean? Lesra is ready to sign contracts for me. I got the best management. You know what I mean? I got GVZ in my corner too. Divine's my friend. So I got connections. So I'll beat up a weatherman. I'll beat up your sister's boyfriend. Like I'll do whatever I need to do, so I can get some money so I can buy a Ford Focus.
Understood. Final words to each other, gentlemen.
Well, first, I am going to say Mini Divine has been in my ear about Pat. Mini Divine is pissed at Pat. Mini Divine is genuinely very pissed, and I think that, I don't know if you guys saw, but Mini Divine has now accessed the capability to enter my body and control my body entirely, so I will not be surprised if Mini Divine enters my body fight night and unleashes a demon onto Pat Typloosion.
Same to you, Pat. Final words.
When you get Pat Typhlosion, you get the absolute beat down, and you get the best fights. With Divine, you get the best fights. This is going to be the most kick-ass fight ever. Both of us are going to hit the ground. I might get knocked out and continue to still do the fight.
You're going to see me on the ropes for sure in this fight. You're going to see me on the ropes. That's for sure.
This is gonna be a dangerous fight for Pat Typhlosion. I'm already gonna be fresh off one fight, so I'm gonna get River out the first round. So yeah, like let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Typhlosion versus Divinexaiver. I'm gonna kick this dude's ass, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic. All right, and he's gonna kick my ass too. You want to know why? Because we love each other, and that's how you settle physical disputes with your friends. Now we have no issues, but fuck it, we're just gonna pretend like we do.
Facts. It'll be easier to punch you if I just fabricate issues in my head. Because I know Pat's going to be coming for everything. This is Pat's biggest fight, his toughest challenge. He's not taking it easy. And if he's not taking it easy, I'm sure as fuck not taking it easy either.
Understood. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Pat Typhlosion versus Divinexaiver, the face-to-face. Tune in on October 11th, Breakout 07, Douglasville, Georgia, to watch Pat Typhlosion Divinexaiver step into the ring in a special exhibition. Signing off.